What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I have a quick video for you guys. Wanted to talk about someone who went undrafted in this year's 2022 NBA draft in Shareef O'Neal. And I wanted to talk about Shareef because he generated quite a bit of buzz with him staying in the NBA draft and then ultimately going undrafted. And in a sense, he almost became like a meme, or a lot of people mocked him because of kind of his college career and kind of, I guess, more so what he didn't do in college and still getting an opportunity to play potentially in the NBA and the NBA Summer League this year. And like I said, just a lot of people talking about him. And I think a lot of us know the backstory on Shareef. Shareef was a very highly recruited high school athlete, a 4-star guy, ranked kind of in the mid to lower 20s is I think where he ultimately fell in the recruiting rankings, which is someone who is not necessarily a guaranteed NBA prospect, but there's someone who has the ability to play pro basketball at a very high level. And so those are kind of the expectations for Shareef heading into his college career at UCLA, where he had a difficult time, and that was kind of out of his control. He dealt with a heart issue. He had to get surgery on it, and it really set back his career. It's probably a miracle that he's playing basketball again, and especially at such a high level, or able to compete at such a high level. It's probably just a miracle that he made it back. It's a very scary situation. He overcame it. Now, like I said, it set back his basketball career. He ended up transferring to LSU, where he played for 2 seasons, was injured some, and just ultimately didn't play a ton. And I think that's kind of where the meme or the mockery comes from. I think his college career averaged like 3 points and 2 rebounds a game, and just ultimately wasn't an impact guy in college and didn't play a ton. And he still decided to, at the end of this last year, enter the transfer portal and the draft process, decided to stay in the draft. He said that he ultimately was close to his dream of playing at the NBA level. He's getting NBA workouts. He's going to work to achieve his dream, which is very respectable. And you can see the argument in that. I ultimately think it would have been better for him to transfer to a lower level in college, a mid-major, potentially team up with his brother Shaq at Texas Southern and play there and get some playing time and play. Because I think the thing with Shareef is that he just hasn't played a ton of basketball. I think the physical attributes are there, 6'10", athletic, pretty versatile skill set, someone who I think kind of fits that modern day 4, has shown some glimpses of being able to step out and shoot kind of that mid-range or 3-point shot. And so physically, I think he's all there of a high-level pro, 6'10", athletic, and like I said, he's got the skill set. He just hasn't played a ton of basketball. He's had to deal with injuries. He's had to deal with surgeries. He's had to deal with, life-threatening or basketball career-ending situations. And so he's had to go through a lot, and he just ultimately hasn't played a ton of basketball. And so I think it would have been better for him to go to a lower level, get some playing time, get back to playing, and dominate that level and go from there. He ultimately decided to stay in the draft, went undrafted, picked up by the Lakers Summer League, and people are worked up because there's players with better college resumes. There's players that did more in college that aren't getting this opportunity, and I can understand that. But I think when you look at the big picture with Shareef, yes, he's got the name. Yes, maybe in a sense it could be a little bit for publicity or just to generate some attention for the Lakers Summer League team. But he's also someone who I think physically can hold his own at that level. He's someone who has some potential still. I think there's room for him to grow, and I think that it's not bad to give him a roster spot. Ultimately, if he goes out there the first game in Summer League and just doesn't belong out there, probably won't play a ton in the rest of Summer League. And so that's how it goes. I think that, yes, there's some potential with him. Is it likely he ever lives up to the expectations he had in high school? Probably not. It just hasn't gone that way. He just hasn't got the breaks like that. But is there a chance he goes out there, plays well in Summer League, earns a 2-way with the Lakers or some other team? Yeah, that's possible. And so I'm rooting for it. Shareef has had to overcome a lot. He's had to deal with a lot. He's also very lucky in the sense that, yes, maybe being Shaq's son got him this opportunity that maybe some others wouldn't have. And so I think it goes both ways. He's overcome a lot. He's got some luck on his side. We'll see how it turns out. Rooting for him. wishing him the best in Summer League. We'll see how it goes. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys later.